Good morning. It's actually not morning anymore. It's already like 12 o'clock, I realized. I spent the entire morning working on a cafe recipe, but today we are continuing the apartment decoration. So obviously we finished setting up the coffee bar and now we have to start with the living room. And then I think I'm gonna save the kitchen for last just because I really wanna wrap the whole thing. And I know for a fact that that's gonna take a long time. So we're gonna start with basically a new rug. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like right now. Just so you guys know, obviously this isn't even complete. It looks quite bare, but let me just show you guys what furniture I have and what I'm keeping. So as you guys can tell by the living room here, there really isn't much. And I realized that the rug itself is just too small for the space. And as you guys might have noticed, there's not an actual sofa. There's just one lounge chair over there and then another one right here. And I actually have a slight issue where I don't think I can have a large sofa. I could move the credenza somewhere else and just have a large sofa leaning against the wall, but due to the size of my coffee bar, I probably can't have a large sofa. And honestly, I'm kind of okay with it because this is just trying to rearrange a couple of accent chairs or like lounge chairs. It's definitely a challenge, but it's kind of a vibe, especially if the majority of the time it's only me in here and I don't have as much guests as I usually do. But the rug is gonna come in this afternoon and I'm hoping that I like it because I actually haven't seen it in person. I just bought one online. So we're gonna add that in. It should be bigger than the current rug. I don't even know where to put this. Since we are waiting for the rug to arrive, let me just give you guys kind of a rundown of everything I already have. So this is next to my lounge chair. It is a Cartel magazine holder that, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this is a fake because I bought it a long time ago, not knowing what the difference would be between a fake one and a real one. But now that I've learned about it, I realized that all Cartel stuff have the Cartel signature somewhere and this one just does not. And now I realize why this was so cheap on Facebook Marketplace. It still looks nice though, but definitely not the actual one. Obviously this guy is my Togo and it is also, unfortunately, not a real Togo. This one was custom made as a brown corduroy one from a friend that had a connection to like a manufacturer. I don't really carry a lot of replicas in my house, but these were basically before I realized that it's not the best idea and not the most respectful to buy replicas, but now I understand. I wanted this Eames lounge chair and this is real. Here's the proof, in case you guys might not believe me. There's the proof right there. I do love the brown look of it, even though I realized my Togo is also brown. But over here you have my USM hauler. It is my credenza that I got a long time ago, and it is quite dusty actually. In my opinion, if you like a piece of furniture, it doesn't matter if it's trendy or not, because at the end of the day, you live in that home and you see it the most. And honestly, it really doesn't matter what the internet thinks. I have a lamp from Rouge, a mini Togo incense holder from Dirt Boy Studio. And then on the right side, I have my Sony PS LX310BT. I never know the exact name of it, but it's a Sony turntable. My Marshall speaker that I got for a really good price secondhand on Facebook Marketplace. I know everyone talks about it, but Facebook Marketplace is literally like an amazing place. That you can ignore. Ignore all of that. I'm trying to sell that chair. I don't even know what to do with this one. So as you guys can tell, there's a lot of blank space. I don't have a TV, didn't have one in my last space, won't have one in this one either. What I want to do is I found this one inspo photo of how someone laid out a couple of frames and prints. So my existing one, I'll have to figure out what to do with it, but basically I saw someone lay out a grid of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's kind of what I want to do for at least this wall because I don't want to leave it completely blank. I know that it might look a little bit empty and I think having those 4 frames will just make it a little cozier. So whenever I get the chance, I will have to go to IKEA to grab those. I was about to make myself coffee, but I think the rug's here. Okay. I already cut it open, so if I don't like this and I have to return it, I'm gonna be really sad. So I basically went with like a tan and green tone one. Okay. I mean, as you guys can tell, this is probably like, I would love to go just absolutely massive rug. But the issue here is that I got, can I move you guys? Ooh. As you guys can tell, this is the gap I have between the living space and the coffee bar, and I can't really push the coffee bar any further back, so I am gonna have to make this work somehow. Instantly full. I think this works. New rug setup, I think it looks great. Not really in the biggest rush to just make it look complete so fast. I think I want to take some time to just make sure I find the right pieces for the space. But now we get to try some new coffee. This is sent over by, his name's also Brandon, but from Poor Boy Coffee. These smell amazing, by the way. Oh my God. We're gonna spend some time dialing them in, and then I'll let you guys know how it is. This one's definitely a little bit over extracted. It's a little bit burnt. I will fix that, no worries, but I do taste the citrusy and fruitiness of it, that's for sure. Ooh. Better, way smoother. And last thing, I know that usually there's like this lantern above, this paper lantern. I'm gonna be giving this one to my girlfriend because she wants it, and I was actually looking at a actual like Akari ceiling lamp that I can just basically attach to the outlet that's in the ceiling. Like this thing right here, you can actually take this cap off, and then you can basically hardwire the power cord through it so that you don't have to actually plug it into an outlet. I wanted something that wasn't just a sphere again. Kind of wanted like a different shape to it. It's out of stock. It's the Akari 26A. Whenever it's in stock, I will get it and I will have it installed. This one was from Hey Design though. I think it was like 80 bucks. I got it in Osaka in Japan, and I brought it all the way back from Japan. But so far, I am liking this a lot for a small space. We are doing something pretty fun today. I am currently at Win Coffee, and I'm actually going to be making one of my favorite coffee drinks that I've had recently. It's a Clarified Yuzu coffee, and I was like, okay, I'm going to ask Cello if I can make it with him because I really want to try making it. So today, gracefully, he let me come here, and now we're going to learn how to make it. This is going to be pretty fun. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. We're gonna start by mixing all the juices first. Today we're using organic orange juice. Then
Yuzu juice.
We really like the taste of the yuzu, and the yuzu really helps open up the flavors of the oranges, and it kind of pairs well with coffee as well.
If you guys are kind of looking for some sort of yuzu juice or yuzu something, I've had a really good experience with a brand called Yuzuko. Have you tried Yuzuko?
Yeah.
If you guys want to look for one, they do have, I think they sell like bottles of yuzu juice, which would be convenient.
So lemon helps open up the flavors of the orange as well. So this sugar syrup is just organic cane sugar, 1-to-1 ratio with just water. We're gonna be adding some salt.
I need to know what that's called.
This, it's called Gosh That's Good. You can find this on Amazon actually.
Okay, so basically after all the citrus portion of the drink is added, now we're gonna add espresso into the citrus mixture.
So we're gonna be adding the shots. We're gonna add a little bit of water to balance out the flavors and pour that into the milk. Oh, by the way, that coffee is it's a Costa Rica geisha, natural geisha. So it's really good coffee that we're adding in there.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But you don't have to use really good coffee for this.
It's curdling.
Gonna give it a gentle stir, just to make sure we mixed everything. The coffee filter, because it's so fine, it's gonna take quite a while. You're gonna notice that the first drop is very cloudy. It's the milk curds that actually filter out the liquid. So when you first pour it in, because there is no curd that's settled on the filter, you're gonna see all the cloudy liquid go straight through. But once the milk curds are kind of settling on the bottom of the filter, you're gonna start noticing that the liquid becomes clearer and clearer. So you can see now that the stream kind of slowed down and now we're getting drops and the liquid is a lot clearer. It's not going to be completely clear because we put a lot of very thick beverages like orange juice, espresso. This is the perfect time to move it to a different container. And whatever we got earlier, we just want to pour it right back in. This is the amount that I make for 2 servings.
Did you have this somewhere? Like, where's the inspo from?
I actually got inspired by a YouTuber. This is random, but I follow this YouTuber that makes cocktails, like actual cocktails.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of clarified drinks. So I was like, oh, I should do this with coffee, right? I don't know if you know, but our name Wind, it means a small street off of the main street. You know, we wanted to stay away from like the mainstream stuff, do things a little differently.
A lot of people love to gatekeep their recipes. I realize, and I get it. I actually kind of understand it, but sometimes if we live in another state and we want to try something, I think this is like the best way, which is why I like actually started showing people how to make certain things. If you can't fly all the way here to come try something, then at least you can somewhat try to make it at home, so you kind of get a taste of it, so you don't miss out on something that I like enjoy. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. Means a lot, seriously. I will try to do this more, and I'm sure if you guys enjoyed it too, you guys let me know.
Bye.
I smell like a coffee shop. I feel like it's a reoccurring theme for me. Whenever I really, really need or want it to be sunny, it's just never sunny and it's always cloudy. But either way, right now we are heading over to a house tour. And it's not just any house tour, it is actually a interior designer's house tour. It's like one of those things where like you can tour like Charles Eames's house or like, you know, some other ones in LA, but this is one specifically over in the Silver Lake area. It's called the Nutra VDL house, and I just want to go over there and get some inspo for my space because it's pretty easy to choose a lot of nice pieces to add to the space, but I think it's a lot harder to actually incorporate it properly and make it look very cohesive. So I'm gonna meet up with my friend Steven over there and we're just gonna take a look around, take some photos, get some inspo. We have a lot of things to do today and this should be a good start to the day. There is no traffic. Oh, there's a little bit of traffic. It is very aesthetic. Steven made a good point. It's like it's not built around a firehouse or a TV, and I think no TV is a new aesthetic. Ready to go? Yeah. We're done? So we just left the Nutra house, and I'm actually here to check on my friend Andy and I's cats. So, oh, it's dark in here. Hello. Oh, Joji. Joji, wait. Yo, wait. Here, enjoy. It's actually quite chilly in here. How do you turn this lamp on? Andy, how do you turn this on? Oh, he's gonna watch this and just see me turn everything on in this house. Oops. Where's the other cat? Will you let me pick you up? Okay. Okay. Hey. Ay. Joji. I'm going to accompany these 2 children for a bit. Choco want pets? Bye-bye.